Hi, this is Larry DeMarco, and welcome to another episode of Delaware County Political News. Today we are going to feature the NAACP Yeadon Branch Borough Council debates. Featured was Rohan Hopkins and his discussion about his run for mayor. He's an incumbent, and he is seeking another 4-year term. Mayor Hepkins is running because changes have occurred in Yeadon since he first came to Yeadon. 30 years ago, Yeadon was the place to be. There was a waiting list to get a home, and now not so much anymore. The changes that have occurred have inspired him to run for mayor, and so he is running to make a difference.
First, I'd like to give honor to God, my Creator. I'd like to thank the NAACP and all the organizers. And I also want to thank my wife, Joy, where I am. Okay. Got to do that. So I want to thank my wife for 34 years. 34 years. We moved to Yeadon 35 years ago. And I believe I'm the longest serving Yeadonite on this panel. And when we came to Yeadon, it was very pristine, very residential. We loved Yeadon. And over the 35 years, we saw it go down to not where it was before. And we talked of moving out, we've talked of moving on, which we can. We made good money in it, but we decided to stay in Yeadon, and we decided to be part of the solution. I believe, I'm running for office. I was attracted to the office out of a sense of calling. I prayed to the Lord to raise up servants, leaders, and it just seems like it didn't work over the long term. And I felt the Lord saying, that's why I raised you up. You have experience at Scepter as Director of Customer Service for 30 years, which I retired. I take a lot of different, I'm the pastor of the church. So my heart is to serve people and serve the community. And in my secular job, I always got the difficult problems when nobody else could deal with an irate customer. They gave it to me, and I felt the Lord say, put that to use to serve your community so that you could be the voice of the people, for the people, by the people.
All right. Our next mayoral candidate is Dr.
The number one problem in Yeadon is high taxes. People were unattractive for new homeowners because the taxes are too high. Residents move out because the taxes are too high. So taxes is the number one problem. So unless we solve the tax burden, we have nothing. And everything we're talking about, it just goes up in smokes. And as far as the police is concerned, well, I'll address that later. We are limited. We only have 16 police. There's only 2 on the street, 3 on the street, except for when we have the spring and summer, when we have the bike patrol. We have increased staffing. We could do more of that. But anyway, getting back to that's the number one issue. I'm working with the governor. I'm on the governor's team. We've been to Harrisburg. I've sat down with the governor to have a fair funding formula, and the only way to do that is to lobby our state legislators. So we're doing that. We have a plan. I have been working on that. So that's the number one issue. The second is we need to clean up Yeadon. You know, if you've driven, we hear about all these things, but that also attracts crime, the wrong elements. If Yeadon's not clean, we need to clean it up. I have a plan for that. The other thing we need is a 311 call center. People call here and they get, my office gets a lot of complaints that complaints are not being heard. They get the runaround, nobody gets back to them. So we need to track our complaints and take our residents seriously, because they have some serious problems. And we need to have a system, a better system, where we get back to our residents and let them know what we're doing and when their complaints have been resolved. Okay, one of the innovations that I introduced as mayor is to be more proactive, is to be more accountable, is to do exactly what candidate Isaac Dawson said. I started a mayor's forum that wasn't here before, where I said to the residents, if I was elected mayor, I would open up the office to the residents on a quarterly basis. You could come, have questions, just like this, what's working, what's not working, what you want to see, just ask the mayor. And we've had approximately 50 people like this, almost like this, each quarter. That's made a difference. I've made the chief and the officers accountable to the people and say, hey, ask them. If you have an issue, ask them. What do you want to see? Okay, how do you want to see us, how can we do better with the limitations of staffing and the like? So I've done that, and that's community policing. We've had community meetings. We've gone to different communities, okay, when there's an issue or there's a problem like the 700 block, like if there's a drug issue. The problem with loitering is multifaceted. Most of it has to do with families and kids not having anything to do. We do need more activities for the kids.
Amen.
In recreational programs.
Amen.
And we need the institutional legs of the borough to step up. The libraries helped. We need the faith-based to step in to find activities for kids. And police can't do it all. You know, we do patrol, and the school district can't do it all. We need chaperones, parental involvement. That's one of the things I see that as mayor, that a lot of the kids don't have the home support, so the other institutions have to step in, and I have a plan for that. The first thing that we need to do is to keep Yeadon safe and clean. What I've seen over the last couple of years, people throw their trash. I go on the church lane, people roll up their window, they throw their McDonald's trash on the floor. It blows all over the place, and it's really unkempt, and it looks really, really terrible. And that was not like this, years ago. So we need to keep Yeadon clean. If people drive in the borough and it's dirty and filthy, it's not attractive for people to move in. And then so I have the mayor's anti-littering, anti-dumping, anti-graffiti, anti-crime program. And Comcast is coming on April 22nd, donating 100 volunteers due to that initiative. The other thing with the fair funding formula, the governor has taken notice of me, of Rohan Hopkins, and I'll explain that later on. But he made me, because the work I'm doing here in Yeadon, made me a member of his team.
I'm sorry that your time is up.
Appointed me to the Delaware Port Authority, and we're
I'm sorry that your time is up.
working on fair funding formula.
All right, thank you. School board director.